What happens when the grace of a martial arts legend meets the brute force of an unstoppable commando? If you haven't seen this face-off, you're missing one of the most electrifying cinematic matchups ever imagined. And I'm here to break it down, not just who threw the hardest punch but who actually won the fight and why. Stick with me because this gets wild. It's dusk. A dusty alley lit only by flickering neon signs. On one end stands Angela Mao, the legendary queen of Kung Fu cinema. Fluid, focused, deadly. On the other, Arnold Schwarzenegger as John Matrix, the one-man army from Commando. Muscles like granite. A scowl sharp enough to cut steel. And absolutely no fear. Now let's talk strengths. Angela Mao is no ordinary fighter. Known for her roles in classics like Hapkido and Lady Whirlwind, Angela's fighting style blends precision and speed like a blade dancing through air. Her strengths? Agility, technique, and the ability to turn any environment into a weapon. She's the type who doesn't need brute force, she breaks you with 5 strikes before you blink. But her weakness? She's not built for prolonged punishment. One wrong move and the tide can turn fast. Meanwhile, John Matrix, aka Arnold, is the embodiment of 80s action power. The guy carries tree trunks like baseball bats. In Commando, he took out an entire army with nothing but grit and a shopping cart full of ammo. Strength? Off the charts. Pain tolerance? Borderline superhuman. But Matrix's weakness? He's a hammer in a world that sometimes needs a scalpel. Fast, precise fighters can make him look clumsy, and if they control the tempo, he's vulnerable. Mao moves first, spinning, flipping, feinting with deadly grace. She lands a flurry of strikes to Matrix's ribs. He grunts, takes it, and comes back swinging with fists like wrecking balls. She dodges, barely. The environment is her ally, walls, poles, crates, she's using everything. But Matrix adapts. Slowly, his military training kicks in. He starts cutting off her angles, forcing her into tighter spaces. Now her footwork's limited. A misstep, just one, and boom. A right hook sends her flying. Most thought that was it. But Angela gets up. Bleeding but fierce. She changes tactics. Targeting knees. Ankles. Slowing the giant down. She starts circling like a predator. Suddenly, Matrix isn't the hunter anymore. He's chasing shadows. It's chess now. Not checkers. Matrix finally traps her. A corner. Nowhere to run. But Mao, ever the strategist, plays her last card. She feigns a stumble, Matrix lunges, and she strikes. A flying knee to the chin. He staggers. She follows with a flurry. 1 hit. 2. 3. Matrix collapses, breathing heavy. Not unconscious, but done. Not with brute strength. Not by overpowering him. But with strategy, technique, and relentless adaptability. Matrix had power, but Mao had finesse. She understood her opponent's weaknesses, adjusted on the fly, and proved that brains can beat brawn if you're quick enough. This fight wasn't just action. It was a masterclass in combat philosophy. And Angela Mao? She didn't just survive. She won with style. So next time someone tells you power always wins, tell them about the day Angela Mao took down John Matrix. And if you want to see more breakdowns like this, Legend vs. Legend, subscribe because the next one might just blow your mind.